And good morning, everyone. Welcome to an impromptu kind of clever title pending. We have some good news, actually, about the Amy and John Hale campaign. I think you're going to be excited to hear it. Some people have already been told, such as the people that contributed to the not Kickstarter, but the GoFundMe campaign. But anyway, we'll be back in 1 minute or so to let you know what the heck is going on.
10 seconds.
Welcome to Clever Title Pending, a proud member of the Rising Tide Broadcast Network. We talk to creatives about creativity and the business behind them. So type in your questions and become part of the conversation. And now, here's your host, Brian K. Morris.
Yep, here I am. Hi, how the heck are you all out there? Like I said, we've got some good news to give you soon, but first of all, we want to say hello to some people. We are brought to you by Rising Tide Publications and also brought to you via the courtesy of our friends at our Patreon account. Please check out what we have to offer, such as the blog that just dropped this morning at www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris. And also, we are brought to you by Plasma Fire Graphics, so the look of your book matters to you.
You've worked hard and written a great book. Now, it's time to give it a great cover. If you're an indie author or small press publisher, Plasma Fire Graphics is your source for affordable cover illustration and graphic design. Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you.
All right, Plasma Fire Graphics. If you want a really good looking book cover, they're the people to go to. Jeffrey Hales is a genius. He's great to work with. I've worked with him before. I'm going to work with him again if he'll have me. So please check out the Facebook page for Plasma Fire Graphics as well as plasmafiregraphics.com for more samples, and ask about his indie creator friendly pricing. You'll be glad you did. And that's plasmafiregraphics.com. Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you, because it definitely matters to your readers. Now, why are we here? We've got comments for one thing, and we'll get to it in a minute, but we've got some good news about the GoFundMe campaign that we launched in mid-January, about 6 weeks ago. I've got a prepared statement for it that has already gone out to the backers, and I'm going to read some of your comments. Grant Lankard, hey all, I have an appointment at 9, so I'll not be able to watch live. We miss you already, Grant, and thank you very much, Grant. That means the world to me. It really does. Hope you're doing well. Check out Beowulf #5 currently on Kickstarter right now. It's a great series. I'm digging it. You'll love the writing and the art on that. And I'm sorry I haven't had near time nor money to help this GoFundMe as much as I should have. I will try to focus on more in March. Don't worry about it, Grant, because that's what this is about. Okay. And woohoo, Carl Wisman, one of my people here, and Nick Tucker. Nick, much love to you, brother. Hope you're doing well. And did Brian finally nail up that green screen I gave him? I have it, Carl. I just have not switched my broadcast stuff to the basement because I need to clear off a table, and it hasn't happened yet, but it's down there already. We have already decided where we're going to put it and the best way to suspend it. but it's my comic book room, and the audio in there is amazing because the boxes are absorbing the sound. So it's as good as a studio is going to get. So I just have to get a couple things, and we're going to make this happen hopefully before summer. But Carl, again, thank you for all you do for us. We really appreciate you, and we appreciate Dawn Doulas. Morning to you, hon. Hope you're doing well, my dear Dawn. And everyone's saying hello. And warmish and rainy. What a weird combo for late February. Yeah, but we could have gotten it a lot worse because I've got some friends right now that are going through ice storms to the south and north of us, you and me. And what is it? LA right now is under a blizzard watch. They're actually going to get snow in Los Angeles for the first time in about 30 years or so. It's like, who says this global warming stuff is a myth? I mean, come on. And hey, all from Nick Tucker and Hojo. Hale became Hale to you, Hojo. It's good to see you, my man. It's been a long time. Hope all is well with you, everyone. And Nick Tucker, the Mythicals, funded in 19 hours. Unreal. You passed 3K last night. Hojo, that's fantastic. Oh, congratulations, buddy. I'm so proud of you. That is super news. This is good news for Monday, I tell you. And Nick Tucker saying hello to Dawn. Everyone's saying hello. Just woke up, so making coffee. I've had my first pot. I got to go make another. And Molly, mwah, love you, Molly. Love you. Hope you're doing well. And there's the other star of this show, Amy Hale. Amy, if you want a link, I could send it. I'd be happy to have you on here if you want. And I had no doubts, says Nick. And everyone's saying hello. And folks, I had to refresh it to see it go live just in case your YouTube froze up too. And Glenn, I'm sorry I missed Sunday Funnies yesterday. But one thing I don't miss is this, because it's always by my side. Pick up this book from Glenn Fleming. Contact him on Facebook by a direct messenger, and he'll get you the instructions on how to get that amazing book. He is amazing too. And we just had a comment dump. Boy, is that bringing back memories. Everyone's saying hello. And Sarah, mwah, love you, darling. Hope you're doing well this morning. And everyone, hello. And go sign up for his Indiegogo about his latest comic about Hatch. Hatch, what's up? Check that out. I got to do that, Glenn. Glenn, be sure to, when you put links up, be sure to tag me in those, okay? And 9 watching and 5 likes for shame. The dark mistress of the Dark Church of the Rising Tide, who apparently is in the market for miracles. They will look askance upon you if you do not give this show a like. And also, please, if you give it a like on Facebook, and also give it a thumbs up on YouTube, if you will. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, because we'd love to have you with more of our talk, and all kinds of cool stuff. Brian is on my screen in the morning. All's right with the world. Well, if you want your world to go right, go every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Check out Nevermind the Furthermore, the new improved Nevermind the Furthermore with Nicholas Tockert on Nicholas Tockert's channel, as well as I think he's also doing it from the Historical Fencing Guild channel, which is also has its own show on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. It's a great way to learn how to kill each other safely. And plus, he's on Nerd Bacon Thursday mornings with Luke Stone and company, 9 o'clock on Luke Stone's channels. Anyway, you're right in my world, buddy. And try refreshing. Sarah, YouTube is acting up today. Everyone's speaking of refreshing, I could use a drink right now. But anyway, everyone say hello. And Eric Hawkins, morning, folks. Good morning, Eric. Glad to see you. By the way, programming note, there will not be a comic book spectrum this coming Thursday, because 60% of us can't make it. So we will have a show the following Thursday, but and also tomorrow night is supposed to, unless the plans change, will be a Tidbits and Scribbles with Michaela Jade and company. So please check it out. We will try to be on there too. And Nick Tockert implores you to folks like, share, and subscribe. Ring the bell, and be sure to turn the chat from top chat to all. Yes, and Dawn says hi to those I missed. Coffee Pod is missing. I may need to beat it up. Oh my goodness, an act of random violence. I approve here. And what pins are on your fez today? Oh, Sarah, it's funny you should ask. Well, let's see. Well, let's see. The other fez has yours. I need to put those together. But the top one was given to me by the lovely Morgan Komnick, and it's a pin of my Satisfying book. And the other is a gift from Bobby Nash with my Snow series pin on there, which available. My Snow book is available let's see, I just happened to have it right here in paperback and hardcover and printed the right size up. Anyway, Snow Shorts with my story as well as stories by Bobby Nash, Gary Phillips, Nicole Given Kurtz, Mark Bosquet, Charles F. Millhouse, and Bernadette Johnson, all in the world of snow. Check it out. This is hashtag the summer of snow, after all. Available in paperback and hardcover from Amazon, Bin Books, and BobbyNash.com. And the Eric has shown up. Yes, indeed, Carl. And Dawn, we had to go buy a new coffee pot last week, says Molly. Oh, my goodness. And everyone's saying hello. And RisingTide.pub. Thank you, my man. Thank you. In fact, let's get that. Let's see. No, I don't get that. Well, the comments are up. Okay, but that's worth it. It's worth it. And Michaela J. Just gave you a plug, darling. And Michaela just told me repeatedly how she likes it when I plug her. Tomorrow night, Tidbits and Scribbles, unless something comes up. And I should be there along with Carl, Donna, and Dan. It'll be a lot of fun. It always is. And you learn stuff, too. Anyway, let's see. Oh, and Sarah says, go Office Space onto it, Dawn. There we go. And bring Cookie home. Amen, brother. That's what we're working for. And good morning to you, Facebook user. Good to see you. I hope your morning's going well so far. And everyone's saying hello. And one of my things I need to get, and working otherwise, I'd love to do it. Well, I'll just be your mouthpiece today, Amy, and hope you don't mind. And everyone's saying hello to Michaela. And can't quite get Sarah. It still works when I'm friended. And good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Facebook user. Glad to see you. If you go to the Facebook page on on Facebook, and give it a, just go on there. And I think you have to make sure you like it or something. But anyway, then I'll be able to see who you are. Nick Tucker says, please support the Hybrids RPG and Trade Paperback Volume 2. I need to do that. So anyway, that's gonna be a lot of fun. I've got the quick play. I need to get the core rules and one other volume, I think. If nothing else, I'll get it from you, I'm sure. Anyway, watched a little girl buy a Fez yesterday and thought you, Brian, your style is a bar none. I appreciate that so much. And Fezzes are cool. Matt Smith made it clear. Fezzes are cool. And epic creative pins, definitely. And I also have one that you'll see on my show, my personal appearance Fez, that are a gift from Sarah, and they are Funko Popped faces of Superman and Batman, and I love those things dearly, and it gets a lot of attention. So thank you, darling. Thank you so much. And hashtag always promote. You got the gospel right there, my friend. Amazing pins, definitely, and I appreciate the kindness that was given. And at the barn with horses acting up in spotty internet. Oh, we've got our burns. Right now, we're getting torrential rain outside, so you may hear what sounds like somebody playing the drums on top of the house here. And Donna's out with her friend today. Well, I hope she's out there safe and having a good time. Teresa Dunn, here for a bit. And I know she's got some important place to be this morning. Teresa, good luck to you. And yep, tomorrow should be Tidbits. I hope so. I miss it. And Tidbits and Squirrels start late and go long. I have to be in the evening job. Well, last couple of shows have been almost 2 hours. We've had some good discussions, and I think everyone should join us. It should be 9 o'clock Eastern, 9 Eastern, 8 Central, I believe, or is that the old time? I can't remember. I know you'll tell us. And I saw that, Fez. That's right. You've seen both of them now. So Nick Tucker says, go to ckoepp.com for books, dragons, and more. And please sign up for that newsletter, because it is a great read every month. Makes you feel better after having read it. Now, okay, wait a second. Dawn says 7 Central Tidbits. Okay, it's 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate that. And oh wow, the Funko pins are getting attention. Shot, cool though. Yeah, definitely. They set that little hat off. And as always, if you want to find out what I'm up to, go to RisingTide.pub. It has a connection to all my broadcasting, my books, and you can sign up for my monthly insider information sheet. It's an email that'll go out about 5 p.m., a little after 5 p.m. on the 1st of March. So please sign up for that. You still have time. I will be putting together the newsletter today. And good morning, my fellow Brian and Clever Morians. I know who this is, BrianRodman.com. What a wonderful thing to wake up to your face once again, my friend. Well, I always like rolling over and looking at your face too, Brian. Anyway, check out BrianRodman.com. He's got some really cool things going on. I'm editing his current book, and I'll get back on that today. which I'm looking forward to because it's really good so far. And as always, and plus the nebulizer is on its way to Stephanie Menard, the editor of that. And I expect that to come to my mailbox soon. And yay, Teresa. And definitely check out ndcd.org for a way to list your stuff. It's like a cataloging of all your websites. It's $10 to a lifetime membership. And it's great. It is seriously great. And yeah, seriously, Carl, this is good news on Teresa's part. It really is. It's a real step forward for her. And for all the great folks in the chat and more, thank you, Nick Tucker. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Now, why are we here? You're asking yourself. Well, I'm glad you did, because we have some good news. And I have a prepared statement, which is one of the last times you'll probably hear, probably one of the only times you'll ever hear the word prepared and me in the same sentence. Anyway, 6 weeks ago, just as a little background, 6 weeks ago, let's see. Oh, and there we go. We're looking forward to Molly. Start bugging him now about issue 3, and that is great, Sarah. I'm so proud of her, really. But anyway, about 6 weeks, it was about 2 months ago. Amy Hale, on her Facebook page, Hales Angels, please sign up for that. It's an awesome page. She put out a video. It was almost 2-hour video. And she told us why she hadn't been writing lately. And it turned out that she had a great deal of medical debt. Both her and John, they've both caught COVID. They're long timers, unfortunately, like some of us. And they caught it before the virus mutated into something more cuddly than what it is now. But anyway, just the idea that this wonderful lady wasn't creating just kind of tore into me. So with her permission, I started a GoFundMe page. And we talked about it, and I expected the debt to be just a couple thousand, which can be devastating to some people. Well, it turned out it was 30,000 and mounting. So we said, I believe what I told her was, let's swing for the fences. And so we started a very ambitious $30,000 campaign, and we raised $2,525 in 6 weeks. Now, like I said, I have the final will and testament, Brian K. Morris. Y'all get nothing. As I'm like Taylor Swift, I'm laughing up from hell. And anyway, but no, I said a few people have learned about what I'm about to tell you. So I want to just make it simple, and I'm going to, having the background now, I'm just going to read what I wrote to the GoFundMe supporters this morning. And it's thank you all. It is my pleasure to report that as of today, the campaign comes to a close. I received a phone call from Amy on Saturday, and it turns out that John's received some very lucrative contracts that once the bonuses are factored in, the Hales will be out of the woods as far as the medical expenses go. Now, there's still some more to come, but it'll be manageable by then. Now, not wanting to look like she was double dipping between the money coming in from the Indiegogo campaign and what she's getting now professionally from her day job and from her creative work as a writer and as a formatter, she's asked me to kill the campaign. And naturally, I agreed to do so. I thought that was a good reason. Thus, I'm going to look into how to unpublish the campaign. Otherwise, what will happen is it will close 30 days after the last contribution, which was 4 days ago from an anonymous donor. Thank you. So in about 26 days or so, GoFundMe will close off the campaign. So that will be good. But if I can do it sooner, I will. Anyway, the campaign is over after raising $2,525 out of our $30,000 goal. Now, if you look at the numbers, you think we should be a little embarrassed that we were that far away, but I'm not. In only 6 weeks, you gave enough that the Hales actually managed to pay off an ambulance bill that had gone into collections. That means daily phone calls. Where's my money? Where's my money? You ended that. Plus, there was a stack of bills that we've posted the graphics for, a stack this high, that are bills that are either paid off, medical bills that are paid off, or paid down. And that's a good feeling. And Amy's told me more than once, and I'm glad she wasn't looking at me because it would ruin my manly reputation. But she told me how you guys and gals gave the Hales hope that there was a positive outcome to all this, and that alone is pretty much worth it as far as I'm concerned. Because Cookie and I were, during our marriage, have been in a couple spots where we were living paycheck to paycheck, and there was one point, in fact, we were thinking strongly about declaring bankruptcy, but fortunately, she managed it. We got out of it. We're good. Anyway, Amy told me more than once that we managed to give them some hope, a commodity that's in small supply on the financial burn, the commodity that's in small supply in light of the financial burn on them. And that is also worth it to me. But also, it thrills me because it was a major catalyst this was a major catalyst for the campaign, and that Amy is writing again. And she's going to pursue her dream of being a comic book writer thanks to Glenn B. Fleming. And that's exciting because the idea that she's working on was based on stuff she got from her dad. And I think it's awesome. Plus, she's trying something new. And on a very personal note, I am so very proud of you for contributing to this, whether you promoted it or just came up with ideas to help the Hales or actually sent us money. You all are appreciated. I mean, times are pretty uncertain right now. And, but when the challenge was issued, you rose up to meet it. And when you could donate, you did, some of you more than once. And when you could promote this campaign, you did so without hesitation. The bottom line is that when one of our own needed help, you were there and you made this all happen. Now, Michaela Jade and I have talked openly about creating an anthology book. That idea is not dead. Michaela and I need to talk about it. A lot of things have been happening very quickly this weekend. But now we're going to talk about whether we will do it for someone else or create like a fund that somebody can dip into or that we would manage. We'll come up with something because we've had a lot of offers to help, and I'm really excited by this potential anthology. So stay tuned. Now, during the course of this campaign, many people donated incentives of books, art, and other collectibles, even a piece of personalized fiction to help out the Hales. And if I miss anybody in this list, please let me know and I will correct it. Many thanks to Susan Tisdale, Linda Cox, Glenn B. Fleming, Eric S. Hawkins, Brian Rodman, Clyde Hall, and Jody McPhee for your support. Along with Michaela Jade, Nick Tockert, and all of the audiences of Tidbits and Scribbles, Nevermind the Furthermore, and Clever Title Pending. We want to thank everyone who donated outside of this campaign with donations and job offers to Amy and John, alternate ways to help, brainstorming, and encouragement. That was very important during this. This is my very first GoFundMe campaign, and I was very, very nervous about starting it, but thanks to you, I got through it too. Much gratitude to everyone who shared this on their social media, and special shout outs to my original collaborators and cheerleaders on this, Michaela J, Donna Carlene, Carl Wisman, and Cookie, as well as John and Amy Hale, for letting me pay forward some of my own blessings. And I thank you all for trusting me to do this work. I have never been so proud of this community of amazing, loving, creative people who, when one of our own asked for relief, you replied with just one question: what can we do to help? And then you did it. We are a rising tide. You are a rising tide. Thank you. And know that you are loved and you have made a difference. That's what this is about. And so let me get back to your comments here so I can distract myself. Because otherwise it's going to be July 4th all over again. Wow. Holy cats. And so sorry, Facebook user, if you thought you were getting something. I hope you got some feels though. And thank you, and wonderful news. Definitely, it was good news. It was good news. I wish we could have gotten more for John and Amy, but I'm not displeased at all. And I want to sincerely thank everyone. There are probably people I don't know about who shared this or offered something. And if you did, please contact me. I'd love to know about it. I really would. And great news, definitely. And that's amazing. Way to go, Amy. Way to go, Rising Tide. William, both glad to see you, brother. Great to hear about Amy and John. And Carl speaks for me. Thanks, everyone who helped out. Thank you, Carl. Thank you and Donna both. You guys were amazing supports. An amazing outcome for the amount raised. It's better than nothing. It is better than nothing, and it did what it was intended to do. And plus, the one thing I was very proud of was the fact that it went straight to John and Amy. I didn't touch it at all. It did not come through me, except for the fact I was spearheading the campaign. But it was the people that supported that made this happen. So, and Amy Hale says, thank you so much, everyone. Your thoughtfulness has meant the world to us. Well, you mean the world to us, both you and John. And we expect to see you guys on the con circuit this summer. All right. Yay for Amy and John. Definitely, Teresa. Definitely. And sometimes hope is worth more than money. Hope will get you through. And sometimes all you have to do is outlast certain problems. But you guys came through for them. And way to circle the wagons. Oh, see what a little effort and prayer will do. Exactly, Molly. Exactly. And lots of love from Carl Wisman back at you, Carl. And I just got chills in a great way. Yeah. And from what I heard, love for the Hale sparked Amy's creativity as well. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Once you get a little of that pressure off, you get a little glimpse of the light at the end of the tunnel, and you realize it's not an oncoming train. You'd be amazed what all you can get accomplished. Hashtag Rising Tide. You got that right, sweetheart. And timing was perfect, says Dawn. Exactly. And we love you and Amy and John. Major huggles from Molly Daniels, Major and Glenn. And Glenn is amazing. He really is. And he's had some good editing in the past. Let me tell you that right now. And so glad Amy is not only writing, but doing what she loves, but doing what's in her heart. Definitely. And so did all of you for making this happen. And you are all amazing. We adore you all. We love you too, Amy. You and John. And anytime he gets hiccups, he's got a cure forever. And that's how we roll, Amy. Damn right, Sarah. Damn right. Michaela J says, I'm excited about the anthology. It can turn into an ongoing project to help so many. We'll talk about that. Seriously, Michaela. I hadn't had time this weekend to get in touch with you, but we are going to talk about it because I want to write that Santa sign story now, and we adore you. Oh, I hope you're talking to Amy and Sean. Sarah, I adore you too. And we adore Joe Dog McKeel. Hiya, boss. Hiya, partner. How you doing? And don't forget, Stupid O'Clock, Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Time. Following following Comic Book Spectrum, and also Saturday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central. And don't forget to stay tuned to Dan Holofield's Last Man Standing. Always a good conversation on those shows. And this is why I'm proud to serve this community. This is the spirit of Rising Tide. Definitely. I get called the head of this movement. I don't see myself so much as that. But if I am, I'm proud as hell of you guys. I really am. And I could not have done this without any and all of you. And I certainly wouldn't have wanted to try. It was a good cause and great people involved. And I'm more Rising Tide than ever. I will go to my grave loving you guys. I'm serious. And Carl says, I have been the one getting the collection calls, so I felt your pain. Been there. Glad to help. Yeah, like I said, there was a time, this would have been back about 90, I want to say about 93, 94. Or no, maybe earlier than that. But anyway, we had made a series of bad uses of our money, let's say. And we were on the verge of needing to declare bankruptcy. But fortunately, we stopped. We got some advice, and Cookie managed to pull us out. She's the financial genius. I don't math very well. So yeah, and I remember fielding the calls, and even now, I used to love talking on the phone to people. Now I'm like, ooh, it's ringing. It's like, because I remember those calls. So I'm glad we could end that for Amy, if nothing else. And it's great to see you too, William. I hope you're doing well, my friend. And Willow Skylar, good morning to you, sweetheart. Hope you are doing well. Check out all the stuff that Willow does because she is amazing. We love her so much. And love to cookie. She loves you right back, my friend. You know that. And just waking up, I take the goal was met. Well, we didn't make the goal, but we reached a conclusion, and it's one for the books, and I'm counting as a W, man. And way to go, Rising Tide. Thank you, Joe Dog. Thank you so much, man. And yes, William, give Cookie my love, Brian. I will. I'll give her both your loves. And everyone's saying hello to Molly and Willow's getting greeted, and it's always good to see you. And greetings from the prairie. Mark learned it is so good. I know you anywhere, brother. And I love the new picture of Sydney you sent me. That was so cool. I opened that up this morning, and hope you're doing well. And check out Mark. He's going to have a book coming out soon, and I'm so very proud of him. And you are the head of the Nevermorians. You created it. I just herded the cats. That's all, Sarah. But thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for that. Nick Tucker says, Brian, your imposter syndrome is showing, old friend. Oh, nonsense. It's called humility. I'm grateful I've got it. You're the head founder and creator of the Rising Tide movement. You do amazing things every day. Well, so do you, my friend. And check out Nevermind the Furthermore if you want to see evidence of it. And I'm going to end this before Nick comes on. Okay, so y'all just run over to Nicholas Tockard and the Historical Fencing Guild and show him some love because he deserves it. And oh God, Carl, heavy as the head that wears the crown or the fez. It's a light crown, let me tell you, and it's very light when I get to do things like this. And Grant, hey guys, I got out my appointment. Well, good out of you, and good for you, and hope everybody's doing great. We are celebrating right now. It's a great news for a Monday, and Grant, we're glad to have you here. And everyone say hello, and gotta love Brian and Cookie. Well, you don't have to, but we appreciate it. And hope you're doing well from Skylar. And there we go. And we're doing well, Brian. I'm great. And I hope everyone else is too. Hope the blessings are passing on to all of you. And Grant, and love you too, Sarah. And I'm sure there are many people who I haven't seen yet. That's okay. And don't you dare rush off for me, sir. It is a privilege seeing you online. That's the thing. Okay, I'm going to take an informal poll because I'll confess to you, Nick. I think I've told you this. I do miss doing the show. I don't want Nevermind the Furthermore back because it is in such capable hands. Credit to me for picking the right guy. Would you like it if I came around this time and did a weekly 1-hour show? I've got a lot of things to do, so 1 hour is about all I can take. Probably more than you could take of me. But let's see a 1. Let's see a 1. If you want me to do a weekly Monday morning show about this time every week again, just put in the comments, hit enter, okay? A 2, if it's 1, it's like, Brian, maybe not. Anyway, so what? No 6-hour show. Now I'm glad you brought that up, Carl. Part of the incentive was that for every $1,000 raised by me, thus us, or outside of it directly to Amy, I would do an extra hour of Clever Title Pending. I owe you guys 2 hours. I've paid off 1 with an episode with Amy, and I'm thinking I'll do it on the opposite weeks that Michaela's doing Tidbits and Scribbles. I missed a month in there. But otherwise we'll do a bonus. We'll do like 2 for the next 2 months. Because that's better on me. And so we'll see. What are all these ones here? Who asked you people to do that? Oh, it was me. And Joe Dog, yes, seriously, yes, for all this. And yes, and spontaneous guest on Nevermind the Furthermore today. Not that I'm aware of, unless you want to show up and Nick wants to have you. And sounds like I'm in trouble here. What else is new? And thank you guys. Thank you. I have missed you. Thank you, Sarah. I have missed you guys so much. Absolutely. And I know you, man. And I've never seen so many ones. I'm serious. That is, oh my God, that is so cool. Thank you guys. Yeah, and I think some of you may have voted once. I missed the BK minutes. I'm willing to put up something a little pre-recorded that I can share what little I know about writing and publishing, but we will do that. If Brian wants a 6-hour show, I still got him. The thing is, the 6-hour show now won't happen. Maybe. We never know. We may lose our minds and do one morning where I'm not too concerned. I'm not going to do it on one of Nick's mornings, that's for sure. So it only leaves Tuesday, I guess. But we may do it a 6-hour show just to celebrate. Okay. And good morning, sexy. Well, that lady, Becky Castillo, is talking to herself once again. Becky, I love you, sweetheart. Hey, check out Becky. She is the queen of Silcon, CIL-CON, Central Illinois Convention. It's a great paranormal and literary show. Excuse me. We're going to be moving it from Mattoon, Illinois, because they're poopy heads at the mall. And I don't know if it's my place to tell why. But anyway, they were poopy heads. We are moving to a mall on the south side of Effingham, Illinois, the center of the state of Illinois. And great venue. Looking forward to it. We'll see you in September, just like the song says. And check us out. I'll be talking more about it. And if you go to risingtide.pub and sign up for my monthly newsletter, we'll have information on where we'll be. Michaela J says, make it like an update show. Let us know what you have accomplished in the week and your plan for the next, an accountability show. Now, that's a super idea. And we could make everyone accountable, because so many of you are doing so many creative things. I don't see anyone here that isn't, to be honest, whether it's your business or writing, publishing, comics, what have you. You've all have got stuff going on, and I like that. And you want on BKM, door is always open. I know it's always open, Nick. If I didn't have a whole bunch of things I'm working on right now, okay, accountability, current projects, the immediate ones. And if you read my blog on my Patreon page, you'll see that I give a monthly update to it. I need to do one for this month. I need to do one for Thursday. But anyway, I am currently working on my Vela book. I'm going to be following Michaela onto Vela, which is an Amazon program for serialized fiction. And I'm almost 2/3 done with the first chapter I started yesterday. I may send it to you, Michaela, just for your see if you approve. It's a mystery story, and it's featuring not just a detective, but perhaps the greatest one of all. Let's see, what else am I doing? I'm editing a chapter for Brian Rodman. I'm about 4 pages into it. Yesterday was kind of a busy day, so I didn't get too much of it. Also writing Volcana. I am starting the 10th chapter. I'm 9 chapters in so far. 8 have been posted on my Patreon page for $5 a month or more. And I'm looking at a job possibility, to be honest, but I'm not sure I qualify. So we'll see. And this is not imposter syndrome, Nick. This is just simply I lack the qualifications. So, but anyway, we'll see. And Brian, sometime this week I need to talk to you about that October event. Yeah, Joe Dog, let's start the DMs back and forth. And I'll tell you right now, if you want me, I'm keeping the weekend clear for you. Okay. And I've already had an offer, and I told him no. So anyway, hey, good morning to Kelly Austin. Wow, Kelly Austin, check out the Bishop Kincaid first book out now. You need it. You want it. You know you do. Look at how you're dressed. Check out what Kelly's doing. Great book, and good idea. Yeah, seriously, Molly, that's a good idea. And we'll all do this thing. And Sarah, yes, it's due to Whiny World King. I blame their country music. It's insidious, isn't it? They're evil. And I hope that comment doesn't get you in trouble. I'm the one taking the blame for it. And Rural King is unfortunate proof that a few voices can make a difference. Yeah. Let's see. Let's just say this. I think this is all I can say in good conscience, unless Becky sells me different. And I don't want to burn any bridges like they're watching, right? But there were a few people, Silcon is a paranormal convention. We're going to be talking about witchcraft. We're going to be talking about dead people. We're going to be talking about ghosts and spirits and other things that some people find distasteful. And let's just say the welcome mat has not been thrown out again. All right. But the new venue, I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to being there. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I plan to have my booth babe with me. That is Sarah. We're going to get you down there, honey. And we're just going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be great. It's in September. Sign up go to risingtide.pub and you can sign up for my monthly information sheet. And it's going out 2 days. So I got to get it done today. And I am so glad to see how busy BK am. Oh, you have no idea how busy I am, Nick. And the Vela is an addition to everything else. So anyway, do we need an imposter syndrome group therapy session? Willow, that's something that I think we should touch on periodically, and I will use Clever Title Pending as my platform for it. I've really come to realize, especially in the last 3 years, let's call it, because do you realize we're coming up on the 3rd anniversary of the lockdown? Wow, time flies when you're having anything but fun. And I think it's made me keenly aware of how creatives sometimes ignore their mental health. And I like to think I've righted my personal ship, thanks to Carl Witzman in large regard. But I see a lot of people still struggling with depression, with imposter syndrome. I kind of cut out most of the people that have Dunning-Kruger, I'll tell you that right now. There have been some on previous incarnations, never mind the furthermore, that I'm like, oh, stop thinking you're that. You're not all that. You aren't even, your milkshakes don't bring the boys to the yard. I'm telling you, you're not all that in a bag of chips. You aren't even the chips. Unless they're Buffalo. Anyway, so yes, Willow, I definitely want to revisit that. And if you're interested, I would definitely love to have you on the air with me. Because, we haven't done enough. We really haven't. And BKM is a force of nature. Nick, I don't know about that. But the thing is, I know how to call in the ones who are. So anyway, change is good. Change is usually pretty good. I welcome change. I really do. Thank you, Molly. Working on sharing a table of Silicon with Kelly G and Lacey. Waiting to see how Becky will allow it. I might need to get 2 tables. Carl, if you need tables, let me know. I will. If I'm not using them, I think I may be using mine, but I will definitely see what I can do to help you with that. Okay. I went out and bought 2 tables last month, in fact, because I'm doing a lot more shows now, such as the one in Gas City, the one. I'm taking my own table because I'll save some money that way. And I may do some future quad cons with tables. Again, just to save money because, $5 feeds me in the afternoon. So why not? Plus, these are nice tables. I'm very, very, very looking forward to getting them out in the open. But I've got a 6 foot and a 4 foot. Actually, I've got 2 4-foots. So we got options. So anyway, let me see. So anyway, that's cool. That is very cool. And I'm always glad. I love Lacey and I love Kelly. I love them both. I've known them forever, and I miss both of them. And authors, and here we go. Authors need to group together. Profit margins are not good at shows. That's true. There are a lot of profit things that cut into your profits. And there are some things that Cookie and I don't count, like food, because we're going to eat anyway. And gas is difficult to quantify in the dollar amount. However, we keep track of our mileage. That's where it works. And I have actual tables I've been paying for booth space. Oh, no, that's an expense, definitely. Okay, Joe, I saw that you did. We will be talking today, sir, I promise. And I'll be there. Stupid Sizzles right across the street from my work where I can get what we need with employee discount. Never mind me. I'm just shaking my fist. Antimatter held back. Don't nuke nothing, Sarah. It's all good. We got these at a good price, good quality. And let's put it this way. I can sleep on that 6-footer. Okay? So it's holding up maximum density there. Pardon me. And all Carl, proof I'm not awake yet. I read this Prophet Margaritas. I think it's your Freudian slip showing, Molly. And I look forward to dining with you sometime. Those are needed too, Molly, says Carl Winsman. That they are. Some days more than others, but not today. We are celebrating a victory today. The Hales have won. And the thing is also, Amy has gotten work because of this, because of the attention brought to her. So it's a win. It's a win, and we get more good books. And Amy Hale's going to be at SilCon. So excited! We got to have you there. That's one of our places, Amy. So yeah, definitely. And woo and who for Molly. Anyway, we are celebrating the victory of the GoFundMe campaign. So no more promotion for it, no more contributions, although we thank you for it. What we want to do now is just let the campaign die down, just like the rain isn't. So if something happens in the signal, we'll try to let you know. So anyway, and yes, Sarah will be there because I'm going to drag her butt from Charleston to make sure she spends the day, at least a day with me. It's going to be an evening, and like last time, it's going to be in the evening and during the day on Saturday. So check that out in September. I don't have the exact dates, but if somebody wants to post them while we're still in the air, we'll let them do it. We'll do it. And that's right. It's not just love for the Hales now. It's victory for the Hales. Definitely, Nick. And definitely at the top of this hour, if you're watching live, please go to Nicholas Tockert's channel. Please watch Nevermind the Furthermore. It is like a warm, soapy bubble bath for your mind and soul. And someone contributed $5 just satisfy my OCD, please. No, I love this. It's like the Zager and Evans song in the campaign 2525. No more campaign. No, please do not send me any more money. And actually, it's not to me. It'll go straight to Amy and John. But please don't send any more money. I implore you. And ginormous hugs when I see you. Darling, they're going to have to call a SWAT team to get me off of you. Well, that's usual anyway. And if you want to support Amy, hire her, buy her books. We still have options. Definitely. Great. Thank you for that. I meant to mention that, and I'm glad you reminded me of that. If you want to help Amy at this point, don't send me $5. Don't send the GoFundMe $5. Buy a book from Amy. You will thank my sorry backside for it. You really will. She's a fantastic writer. Definitely get Neurosis. You'll love it. That's her latest book. Talk about mental health for creatives, right? We know from Neuroses. So anyway, please go to authoramyhale.com where you can buy an autographed book from Amy. She'll sign it and send it out to you personally, or go to Amazon, or all the places, walmart.com, barnesandnoble.com, booksamillion.com, books, was it, God, I'm blanking on the name right now, but her books are available everywhere, but definitely check out Amazon and check out authoramyhale.com and sign up for Hale's Angels. It's a good time. And send the love. And Neuroses is awesome. Yes, it is, Molly. Seriously, it's a fantastic book. That will make a great movie. I seriously recommend it to everyone. That's a 5 out of 5-star review from Brian. So I agree with Carl. Everyone have a great day. Carl, thank you so much, brother. Thank you for being here. And share her posts, share her books, tell your friends. Definitely do that for all your author friends. It's good for all of us. And definitely check out tomorrow night, Michaela Jade and Company on Tidbits and Scribbles on author Michaela Jade's channel. Be sure to subscribe to that because she's staring at my butt because I'm ahead of her there. So anyway, but I'm staring at hers on Vela, so this was kind of working out for us. Anyway, definitely, and we'll see you tomorrow night, Michaela. We'll be talking about that anthology. It's on like Donkey Kong. Anyway, I am going to sign off now because in about 10 minutes, Nick Tockert will be on. Now, if you're watching on the live show, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming out for sharing this great news with me. And thank you again for all that you have done for John and Amy. This would not have happened were it not for you. I'm just the manager around here, but it's you guys that made this thing happen. And let's see, what is this? Share your PayPal for folks who want to pay. Okay, I will do that since you asked. So nice. Let me see. Do I have this here? Let's see. I've got embarrassing quotes. Remember, if you like this episode, please like, share, and subscribe because it feels so good. And let's see here. And there's my Patreon account there. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. This is it. If you enjoy what you see in here, please consider leaving a tip for us at paypal.me/risingtidebkm. And you see what's capitalized there. And let's see. Here we go. What else we got here? I think that's it. And we're going to take out that thing for the Hales there later. So, yeah, definitely. Also, I'm available on Amazon. You can have me, and I'm cheap, and I'm easy. But anyway, you can check us out on patreon.com/Brian K. Morris, all lowercase. Also, if you want to just leave us a one-time tip, check us out at Rising Tide BKM at paypal.me below. Thank you, Nick, for reminding me of that. I don't do that often enough. And Amy Hale says, I'll probably do a live show on my page soon with more info. Let me know. I'd love to show up for that. And catch on the flip flop. Michaela, as always, it's a pleasure spending the time with you, my darling. And definitely check out author Michaela Jade, available now on Amazon and on Vella. Check out the Vella program, serialized fiction. The first 3 parts are free, and if you like it, it's really easy to follow her from there. Follow her stories from there. But she's serving up the heat on Vella. Check it out. It's a new program from Amazon. And thank you, Michaela, for everything. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Nick, and every one of you. And Amy, thank you for trusting me. Wasn't sure we could even do what we do when we started, but thank you for your faith. You and John both. It is greatly appreciated. Anyway, we're going to get out of here. So let me get to where I need to be. And want to tell you also that this show has been brought to you by Rising Tide Publications. Check out the soon to be available, our first hardcover is going to be the 10th anniversary celebration of Sandestein. And not only will you get a re-edited version, not like Roald Dahl, or I found out this morning, Ian Fleming, but also it's going to feature the original stage play that inspired the novel. I think you're going to dig it. You'll be surprised how close the two are. I think you'll be pleased with that. But anyway, that's coming soon, as well as The Terrors. So check us out at Rising Tide Publications or risingtide.pub. Also, we've got the address here. Patreon. Patreon is a monthly subscription service where you can support your favorite authors. That's not the one I wanted to get rid of. Excuse me. There it is. That's the one. Okay. These wonderful people make sure the Rising Tide keeps moving forward, and we are so appreciative of them. And if you want to be in that group and you want to see your name in our next publication, check us out excuse me, on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris. And also, we are brought to you, if I can get this off the screen, there we go, by PlasmaFireGraphics.com and Jeffrey Hayes. We love you, Jeff. Plasma Fire Graphics, will the look of your book matters to you.
You've worked hard and written a great book. Now it's time to give it a great cover. If you're an indie author or small press publisher, Plasma Fire Graphics is your source for affordable cover illustration and graphic design. Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you.
If you're looking for top graphics talent with creator-friendly pricing and easy to work with, then you want Plasma Fire Graphics. You'll love what they do. Check out their Facebook page, and definitely after that, bop on over to plasmafiregraphics.com where you can see the rest of it and ask Jeffrey for his rate card. That's Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you, because it definitely matters to your readers. And now we are going to take 2 more comments, and then we are so out of here. 3 more, actually. And hey, Brian, see you not soon enough. I love you, Nick. Hope you're doing well, my brother. I look forward to seeing you in the next hour. And I love you too, Willow, but in a less wholesome way. Anyway, it was great seeing you on the mini screens again, Brian. Well, Willow, you were always a treat, sweetheart. Follow this lady, follow Skylar Productions, and check out her shows like Cryptid Crunch and a whole bunch of other great stuff. This lady does some great work, and we are proud to call her our friend. We love you. We love you, Willow. All right, keep doing what you do. And damn glad to hear again about John and Amy. Definitely. And it was great. Great way to start the Monday, right? And thanks from Amy Hale. Amy, again, thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. And been fantastic to see you on Clever Title Pending as always. I love you, William. And you keep doing what you do. This man's available on Amazon. Check out his work. It's awesome. And great. Thanks for the show. And hope to see you over at NTF. I will make my way over for a while in the comments. And we hope you're well too, William. But anyway, thank you, Grant, William, everyone. Thank y'all for being here. And we got less than 5 minutes to get over. Get some more coffee so we can enjoy Never Mind the Furthermore with Nicholas Anthony Tockard on Nicholas Tockard and the Historical Fencing Guild channels. And anyway, maybe we'll be back next Monday. This was fun. Just an hour. Easy to do. So anyway, thank you all for being here. And again, thank you all for helping my friends John and Amy, our friends John and Amy. You guys make it worth it. Remember, we are a rising tide. All right. And as always, stay smart, stay safe, wash your hands, and never apologize for being awesome. Because damn it, that's what you are. I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you again for everything. And we'll see you maybe in a week on Clever Title Pending. Have a great Monday and a great week, everyone. Bye-bye.